All right, happy holidays, everybody. It is December 26th, Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and I hope everybody's looking forward to a Happy New Year. We're here at precisealgorithmtrading.com, and then we're going to dive right in here to the markets for today. So the markets are still um, uh, defying gravity and bleeding higher, and it's all well and good by me. So we'll start here with our automated trading system. This is our Dow futures, the YM, and we got some positive trading today there too. So the trades for today, actually just one of them, and that's fine by me. So um, one good trade. Moving on to the Russell. It's still in a pullback, but we got a good trade today, and so there's one good trade there as well. The Nasdaq, been in this pullback for a while now. I'll say that's been about a month, I guess. Sorry to bounce back there. Um, and what do we get today? 1226. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. Net positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4 losers. 1, 2, 3, 4 winners, but that one big winner there makes up for actually all the other losers. So, and then some, I think. So, positive in all, pretty much across the board here. So, been looking for catalyst to get these systems up and going. Really, volatility needs to kick in. If you didn't hear what I said, volatility needs to kick in. Um, and the markets have just been one directional here for a while. So that's part of the reason these things are whenever these things try to take a positive trade or a negative trade, I should say, they tend to be getting run over. So let's take a look at the actual markets, and I'll see if we can see that. Wanted to start here with the VIX. So this is the volatility index, and literally the way it's trading and priced right now. If we go to trade, 7 days out is what this means. This is the options pricing for the VIX, and this don't let this be more complicated than it is. All I'm going to show you is that this is the side for calls. This is the bets that whatever your instrument is going to go up, and this is in the money. So this is the VIX where it's priced right now is in this 1250. It's because it's 1299. And you could look at either right outside the money or right inside the money. So you could look. This is where the price is. It's 1250 to 13 because it's sitting literally right now at 1299. Well, the calls are priced at 1.43 to 2, where the puts in the same go just to go across the board are 0 to 12 cents. So the market is betting that the calls are going to go up on the VIX, and if the VIX goes up in the next week, then the market's going to probably go down. It's just the way it's priced. The ones right outside the money are 1.03 to 1.56, and they're priced for the puts, which is the negative side, 0.05 to 22 cents. So, I mean, that's more than 10 times, I think, if you really look that whole thing out. Um, so, we'll be watching for that. Nothing really to get excited about. Let's look at 14 days out. It's really similar. So we just need a kick up in the VIX, and that should even out a little bit. Let's go back to the chart. The VIX already took one shot right here, uh, and then we got pulled back, hauled in twice. I'm guessing we'll probably get hauled in till the end of the week. And then next week, we'll be starting a whole brand new year, and we'll see how the markets kick off the year. And it'll be an election year, and we'll be going into a whole new season. So that'll be really interesting. First quarter, yada yada, all that. But in the meantime, let's look at what the markets did today. Kick back to the E-mini futures here. As soon as it cooperates, There we go. So, like I say, it's been on a tear almost straight up. We had this sideways action here for really a couple weeks, and then we just launched out of that, and we're up here at relative highs, 52-week highs, and nothing is stopping this train right now. And we're at 52. I'm sorry, 252 periods, so 252 week highs as well. Um, so that's a big deal. Let's look at. Actually, I'm going to pull this up. I haven't looked at it for a while. This is the average true range calculations. I'm guessing if I drew a 4 average true range up here, that's what we're walking up against. Just extrapolate that. And we're expected at some point to pull back here to the mean. We got one shot here that didn't make it. So I'm expecting one of these to happen again pretty soon. And we can also look at this, which is the McClellan oscillators. So they got the NYSE and the NASDAQ, and if you can't see that, I'm going to do this, if it'll cooperate. I think this is falling, and this is falling. However, that might be a tell right there, but this sure is rounding off. So don't be surprised if we got this, and we get a pullback to here, because that pullback to there would be that price level. That price level would make a ton of sense. If I went and drew a box, say from here to there, I would expect the price to come back down to here. Possibly down through it, get everybody maybe even through that gap right there, and then be able to launch from there. And that really wouldn't even take out. That would still be, you'd be able to put in a higher low and continue on to a potential higher high. Or we could just totally roll over here and start another year from lower. I mean, anything can happen from here. Although we do have a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher low, or higher high. I don't know what you call this because it didn't quite pull back enough. If we got a higher high. If we pull back into here, we could still have a higher low, and we could just go from there. It's kind of what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go back to these charts, and we'll look at the Russell. I think the 1272 might be where we tag by the end of the week. Doesn't have to by any stretch, but the other markets, this is the 1618, and that's where the Dow is again. And it was there before, pulled back, and now we're there again. The NASDAQ was trying to get up to the 1618. So let's look at oil. Oil's potentially making a breakout here. I'm actually waiting for it to do a little pullback before I decide to buy in. I tried it once before and I got stopped out, so I'm going to try it again and see if we can't pick up a new uptrend from down here. Let's look at the transports, because we didn't. They're creeping higher too. I would guess if I drew this on here, this is going to be, I guess the high's up there. So we haven't even hit the 52-week high yet. It's right there. All right, that was oil. Let's look at gold, GLD. We're breaking out, going higher potentially, although we're hitting recent highs, so it's going to be a question of whether we hit that and pull back or we break through. Right now there is no indication of anything but breakthrough. This is the hourly chart, this is the daily chart, and that's the weekly chart. And we have a weekly close last week above those. Candles made it higher, but the closes did not. So, all right. And then what else are we looking at? BITO, BITO, just to keep an eye on Bitcoin, which looks like it's trying to pull back a little bit. And silver, SLV. I'm looking for silver possibly to get into a new play as well. And TLT for bonds is really, I'm looking for a pullback here. I'm actually short. These are puts. And I'm just looking to get in probably down to that level right there. So who knows, I might get stopped out. Alright, that's what I got for the general markets. Let's flip over to stockcharts.com and look at the bullish percent indexes. Industrials didn't move. NYA tacked on a new X, not on a point and figure buy signal yet, because this was a point and figure sell signal back here, and we have not exceeded to the upside yet, although it sure looks like it wants to. Up 1.1% for the day. Transports didn't move. NASDAQ up 1.36%. The SPX up 0.75%. The OEX didn't move. And the NDX up 1.14%. Sitting at the level of 89. And since we're here, let's look at gold miners. Didn't move. So that's what I got for today, guys. I hope that helps. And again, we'll be a little sporadic this week, but I think I'm probably still going to be able to do videos probably every night or just about every night. And don't forget, Friday is a shortened trading day for stocks. And yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. Good trading and have a great night.